Sydney from Limits, and today we're going to be tying the Illusive woolly bugger. Now this is a streamer pattern that is one of the most common streamers you'll ever see. It works in almost any situation as well, so I highly recommend trying to tie this. Even if you're just starting, it's a great starter fly. So let's get right into the tying. So for hook today, we're going to be using a size 8, 3 times shank length long streamer hook. We're going to be using a 6/0 black thread. We're going to be using UV Hook and Hackle Productions chenille and just some white marabou. So to start, you're going to want about a third of the way down, maybe a bit more, and just tie your way all the way just to the point of the hook. And once you're at the point of the hook, you're going to take what I just like to use the bottom of feathers, and you're just going to strip it down so you can see the tip, and you're going to tie in that. It's pretty thick, so it's going to be hard to wrap, but it still works. And you're going to go back just past the hook point here, and you're going to tie it forward, and you're just going to wrap and pull back, wrap and pull back. And once you've done that a couple times, you're going to hold it there and just tie it in place. So now that we've got our stem hooked on, you're going to snip it just to see, and then you can pull everything back, tie a couple, just like that, all the way back to creating a nice tail, and just snip off the very thick stem. And I forgot to mention the wire for rib. We're going to be using a Semperfli 0.3 millimeter large copper wire. And I would like to give a great shout out to my good friend Ethan. He at EDB Outdoors. I believe he's going to start his new channel pretty soon here. So once we've got our tail attached, we're going to take our UV chenille, and you're going to do about 2 on loops, and you're going to take it and you're just going to get it ready. You're not going to tie it on just yet, because you always want to do what you're tying on last first. So first, obviously, you're going to want to tie on your wire. You're just going to take about 3 inches or so and just tie it on and just save it there. Just nice, securing, decently tight wraps just to hold it down. And once we've got our wire, you can just hold it there, just right here, and you're going to take your chenille and you're going to tie it on the opposite side you tied it on. You're going to strip off the fibers, leaving a little rope, just like right there. And you're going to tie on those little rope ends and just continue up the chenille. If you guys want to go see me and EDB Outdoors live streams, we'll be live streaming as much as we can on Instagram. So go follow both our Instagrams. It'll be in the link down. We'll have a link down in the description below. So now you're just going to create a nice body. It doesn't have to be super clean because the chenille will cover it up. Just a nice taper all the way down to the flat hook bend. And you're going to leave a little room here. And we're going to tie our hackle back from here back, and then take the wire and wrap it forward. You'll see when we do it. So we're going to just continue to wrap, creating a nice fuzzy base, and try not to leave too many gaps to see the black, so you just see the nice fuzzy chenille, just like so. And just secure it with a couple wraps. In the great outdoors, just like that. Hold on. My thread is a bit tangled at the moment. Just give me a second, and there we go, we're all good. And just like this. And cut out our chenille body. Then we're going to take our wire and we're just going to lift it up, getting ready to tie. So for this, we're gonna want to it's gonna want to go big and then smaller. There's like a little taper effect. So I'm just gonna move the camera up a bit so you can kind of see the hack a little bit better. So see how it's kind of fat here? You're gonna want to take this out just like that, creating a nice tie-in point on the stem. And you're gonna want about, I'd say, 1/2 centimeter showing of the stem, and tie it down and cut it off. And then you're gonna want to tie up just like that. So guys, definitely go check out EDB's new fly tying tutorials because they are phenomenal. He just posted a ant and he is currently working on a new one. Definitely go check him out. So you're gonna want to do decently spaced but decently close wraps, just like this. You're gonna take, if you don't wrap with hackle pliers at the beginning, hook it on at the end so it can just dangle, and you can wrap it up, grab it on with your wire. So you can take your wire and you're going to find the hackle and just go right over top. And a good way to get through this is just to wiggle through so you don't trap any fibers when you're going through your hackle. It's okay if you trap a couple, but just try your best not to. You always want to check if you're trapping any. And just like that, you just wiggle all the way around. Just wiggle. And this just creates a faster sink if you don't put a bead head. You can put a bead head right here if you would choose, but you don't have to. Wiggle. And just like that, we're at the front with not that many trapped fibers. And obviously we have a couple at the front, and we can take care of those by just pushing it back and tying on nice and tight, covering the wire. Then we're going to take our wire and we're just going to helicopter it right off until it breaks right against the tying thread. So as we know, the coronavirus is here. So definitely go take precautions and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, all that good stuff. And definitely, if you are running low on supplies, go order it now at Ed's Fly Shops or Orvis or all your local fly shops if they're not shut down, or Amazon, and quickly get all your fly stuff before it runs out. So now that we've got this, you're going to take your whip finisher and you're just going to whip finish on the head. It's a very large head, but it works. This fly does not have to be pretty to make a good fly. I've made a horrible woolly bugger and it's codfish, so they don't have to be perfect. That's why they're great for a first fly to catch fish on. So now we're just gonna whip finish just like that. You can cut your tying thread just like this. Get rid of any fibers that are poking out. Take your head cement. I'm using H&H Hook and Hackle Canada flying head cement, fly tying head cement, not flying head cement. And I'm just going to take a regular toothpick and stick it in. So now that we've got a toothpick, you're gonna just gently dab it on, just like this. Just like that. And there you have your woolly bugger. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And definitely go check out EDB Outdoors. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, and there'll be a link to his channel in my YouTube channel, like if you hit my YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good day and stay safe. great starter fly. So let's get right into the tying.